What's up? In this video, I'm going to show you just how you can get more leads from your business without wasting money. So this is the problem. You want leads and your campaigns flop. Your ads, websites, and referrals often underperform and you end up wasting a ton of time and money, and you put in a lot of effort, but your strategy always fails you. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can mitigate these problems and how you can get to the next stage. The agenda of this video is 1, discussing why you're not getting enough leads, how to double your leads without doubling your ad spend, the 3 mistakes that kill your lead generation, and how I can help you out. Why are you not getting enough leads? You might have 50 billion answers. I'm not spending enough. I'm not doing this enough. I don't have a good enough social media presence. And I can tell you, it is not just one of those, it is usually a combination of them. The most common reason I see is that you're not targeting the right audience. If your targeting is too broad or generic, you are throwing money into the void, hoping it'll come back to you, and that's not how you do it. If you're selling a super high ticket offer, you should not be sending it to people that can't afford it. You should be sending it to people that spend $10,000 like no tomorrow. This way, your ROAS remains high, you have profitability, and you know that you can scale. You want to speak directly to decision makers, not tire kickers. So don't send your ads to people that are not qualified for it. The second reason I see all the time is you have a weak offer. You need to make sure that your product and service are top notch. If you do not have a good offer and you do not have a good service, this advice will not work for you. Your business needs to be proven and it needs to provide actual real world value. If your business just says, I'm going to do XYZ for you, but it doesn't do it, you're not going to stay in business for very long. If you do have a good product, but you don't know how to frame it, that's where we can help you out. So having a weak call to action will kill your offer. Contact us is not enough. Learn more is not enough. You need to build an emotional connection with the end user. Using free consultations, demos, or limited time promos are a great strategy to get people in the door. And the third reason that I see all the time, this is probably the most common issue in all honesty, is having a bad lead capture system. If you have a long form, slow site, and hidden call to actions, you are not going to convert well. And I like to use this rule of thumb. If your grandma can't fill it out in 10 seconds, neither will the customers. You got to remember, people are lazy. They want everything to be done for them in a quick and efficient manner. So if you are already spending money, let's say you're spending $10,000 a month on ads and you want to double your leads without doubling your spend. The first strategy I like to employ is retargeting. 97% of people do not convert on the first time of seeing an ad. If you show an ad to somebody multiple times, the odds are that they will actually convert eventually. You just got to show it to them again. So I always recommend allocating like 20% to 30% of your budget once you've had a stabilized campaign for a couple weeks to go back and retarget those people. Retargeting brings these people back. It's cheaper clicks, it's a higher ROI, and it makes no sense not to do it. The second thing that you should also do is optimize your funnel. You should have one clear call to action. You should have testimonials above the fold, and you should have fast loading speeds. It needs to all be focused on the objective of your sale. And the third thing that you should do is have a multi-channel presence. Don't just rely on one platform. This is the worst thing that you could do for your reach. Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, Google, any other social platform. You should be on it. Why? Because the more platforms you're on, the more eyeballs you have the potential to reach. And here's some common mistakes I see. The first mistake that I see a lot of businesses suffer through is relying only on referrals. Referrals are limited growth, they're unpredictable, they may or may not convert. Some businesses that want to have a sales team, etc., they cannot rely only on referrals. You need to have a system that allows for a constant inbound pipeline to exist. The second mistake I see is having weak follow-up. One call, one email, one text, one mailer, whatever that point of contact is not enough. You need to stay on top of people's minds, and in order to stay on top of people's minds, you need to show up multiple times. Then the third mistake I see is do-it-yourself marketing. When you're starting off a business, you don't want to let other people have control, and the biggest trick in business is learning how to delegate. You cannot wear all the hats at once. I get it. You should hire a marketing team that will focus only on how do I market my product. It's too much. You need to slow down and delegate. The name of the game in growing your business is delegation. And if you can't do that, you're going to have to face the music, because a business cannot exist with one person only. So to recap, you need to have the right message, the right offer, and the right system. You need to retarget, optimize, and have multi-channel presence, and you need to avoid these common mistakes. Only referrals, no follow-ups, and doing it yourself. If you wanted to try and let professionals help you out, I'd love to take a look at your business, give you a free audit, let you know what you can improve, and at the very worst case scenario, you're going to walk away from the call spending 30 minutes, but getting a ton of insight into how your business could optimize its marketing. If you want to learn something new about marketing, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. I want to post more to y'all. I want to interact with y'all, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you have any tricks and secrets or pitfalls that I missed in this video? I'd love to take a look at them. Drop them in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.